going on, guys? Nick Lesagore here.
Brandon Delakia.
Exit 12 Brewery.
In the house.
In the house.
You messed me up there.
That's right. That's what I'm about. It is a brew day today.
Yep.
We're brewing. We're doing a New England IPA. But in the meantime, while we're boiling, we have some news to share. And we have some beers to try. So let's start with the news. Brandon, hit 'em.
Yeah, so we entered our first competition, as you know if you've watched this channel. It was last weekend, and we came first runner-up, which is second place, which was awesome. It's our first competition. We thought our beer was pretty nice. The gentleman who won, National Homebrew Con, so you can't be too, upset about that. But yeah, I felt like we did okay. Hate to lose. Wanted that trophy.
Very true.
Needed that trophy, but there'll be other competitions, and we're entering, National Homebrew Con, as you guys know. I think we mentioned in this video, correct?
Yeah, we did in many videos.
And there's another one coming up locally, South Shore Brew Off, I think it's called, right? Is that right?
I think so, yeah. We'll be entering a beer each for that as well.
Yeah, and we'll be doing more competitions, and we'll be updating you guys on the results of those competitions. Hopefully they're good. If they're really bad, we will not be updating you. So just if we don't give you an update, we probably didn't do very good. And other than that, we have our Saison, which is one of the beers we are entering into the competitions. Nick has had it. I have not had a chance to have it yet, which is par for the course for these videos. So let's get a sniffer on it. Is that what you say, sniffer?
Yeah, you took the whole intro away from me. Fair enough. Let's do it, man.
So right off the bat, it smells very, I want to say it smells very dry, but that's obviously, it doesn't, sort of equate. But it's definitely, it's a little thin on the aroma, but it comes off crisp, if that makes sense.
Sure. Yeah, for me, I get those really nice Saison characteristics. I get cracked pepper, I get farmhouse, I get that. It's definitely, we use the French Saison 3711, so we've used it once before for this beer, and because this is our second time brewing it, and it was fairly yeasty anyway. We had Mike Dean's Saison, or I did, a couple months back. You can see the video for that, and I thought it was yeasty, and he used the same yeast. So the French Saison WYeast 3711 is going to give off those more yeasty characteristics. So like I said, it's farmhousey, it's, cracked pepper, it's like lemon, a little bit of lemon, it's got that orangey aspect to it, a very, very light orange, but it's got that really, really farmhouse style aspect to it.
Yeah, so, on smelling it again, I definitely got a little lemongrass, a little lemon. I'm not getting the cracked pepper, but I might just not have a good enough nose as Nick. Not 100%.
It's not very refined.
It is not. But yeah, it is. It's not hitting you, with, like hop aroma or anything like that, which makes sense. It's a Saison, and it doesn't, we didn't overly hop it. I believe we used Jarrylo for this. Right?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Speaking of the hops, we used the Jarrylo, which the first time around was absolutely amazing. We really like that hop a lot. I think it brings out some really nice like bubblegum aspects and things like that. Don't want to give away what I think the taste could be, but if you look at the look of this beer, it's a little on the clear side, which I'm not pumped about. But I did cold crash this. We did cold crash it, so that could be why we get it a little bit on the clearer side. But it is hazy. It's definitely, we didn't use any like kettle
refinements.
Refinements. We didn't use anything like that, so it's looking a little bit, like I said, on the clear side. But I think we've talked enough about this.
Yeah, I think it's time to try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So.
Yeah, so you get a lot of the farmhouse qualities. The yeast is very predominant up front. I kind of wish I got more of that Jarrylo, I think. I have to check our hop schedule, but yeah, it definitely isn't shining as much. Maybe it will as it warms. But you're getting it, it's very crisp and clean by design. My water profile, was sort of geared towards that. We attenuated out pretty well on this beer, so that would also help with the dryness and the crispness of the beer, which is nice.
Yeah, I really enjoy this beer. I think to Brandon's point about it being crisp, it's very well finished. I think that's one of the aspects that I really enjoy about this beer. It is more yeasty than when we brewed it the first time. Brandon's right about the Jarrylo hops not really shining through too much. I think, unfortunately, the yeast seems to be taking over quite a bit, but the bitterness on the front end really kind of carries through the entire beer, which isn't necessarily the hallmark of a Saison, but it actually lends itself really well to the yeast character. Overall, I like this beer. I think I would probably add a little bit more of the Jarrylo. Although, like I said, the first time we brewed it, we kind of switched up the recipe, but we really kept things the same for the most part. But we would probably add a little bit more of the hop aspect to it. The color is on point, though. I probably won't cold crash it. We probably won't cold crash it next time either. But overall, I think a pretty good beer.
Yeah, and we're interested to see how this does, in competitions. I think we feel pretty good about our cherrywood porter. I think that's gonna hold up pretty well. And the good thing about this is, if there are things they don't like about it, we'll get those notes back hopefully, and we can sort of try to change it a little bit.
Sure. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate it. Happy Homebrew Wednesday.
Yeah, happy Homebrew Wednesday. That's what he said.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.